Key lime cookies with cake mix are easy and delicious. A while back, I did a key lime cake video. It's a southern layer cake with cream cheese frosting that has that same great sweet and tart combination that key lime pie does. So if you haven't seen that, be sure to check it out. But it's proven to be one of my most popular recipes, and also given the success of my recent strawberry cookie recipe video, I decided to do a key lime version. Since this recipe uses cake mix, it's really easy and has just a few ingredients. First of all, it starts off with one 15.25 ounce box of white cake mix and one small 3-ounce box of lime gelatin instant. To that, I'm adding 2 large eggs, room temperature, half a cup of oil. I'm using canola oil. And I'm also using some lime zest. I'm using 2 teaspoons of zest, just under 4 limes, 4 big limes. If you don't have lime zest, you could add 1 teaspoon of lime extract, because the conversion is 2 teaspoons of zest for 1 teaspoon of extract, whether it's lime, lemon, or orange. 2 teaspoons of zest for 1 teaspoon of extract. So to make these cookies, all I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the instant Jello into the cake mix. I'm going to add my eggs. Going to add my oil. And since I'm not adding any lime juice, these cookies, they'll be chewy and crispy. They won't be light and fluffy and cakey like the cake. So as you saw in my strawberry cookie recipe, the key to getting chewy, crispy cookies and not fluffy cake-like cookies is to not introduce a lot of moisture. So all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to mix these together. And of course, even though there are raw eggs in this, I am going to give the batter a quick taste to see how it is. Although you could get out your mixture, I think it's easier and less mess, or as the Argentines would say, less quilombo, to just mix it by hand. It'll take a minute or two, but it will come together. I was going to let my key lime cookie dough chill in the refrigerator for half an hour before baking, but the temptation is just too great. Here I have a greased cookie sheet, well, pizza pan that I'm using as a cookie sheet. I just sprayed it with canola oil. The oven is preheated to 350 because I just baked a blueberry pie, which you will see in a future video. And all I'm doing is I'm taking a 1 tablespoon and I'm taking out scoops like this, about 1.5 tablespoons, so a heaping tablespoon. And I'm just putting them onto this cookie sheet. Are they all exactly the same size? No, they're not. Honestly, I think it'll be fine. This is meant to be a quick, easy, and delicious recipe. I just brought my key lime cookies out of the oven. They were in at 350 for 10 minutes. I think I misspoke earlier, 10, not 15. They are starting to get brown around the edge. They look a little dried out around the edge, but in the center they still look kind of undone. They're puffed up, they're subsiding now, but that's what you want. Even though it looks like they're not done, they actually are. If you want them to be soft and chewy, take them out when they look a bit underdone, and then let them sit on the cookie sheet for 5 minutes. And these actually have a little bit of food coloring. This is the first batch over here. They turn out a bit paler than I wanted, so then I added a bit of food coloring. I have to see what these look like when they cool off totally, but I don't think you're going to get a really intense green from these unless you add a ton of food coloring, which I don't want to do, but we'll see. So like I said, 10 minutes at 350, leave them on the sheet for 5. One more thing, if your cookies spread and touch like these two did, just take a sharp knife and cut right in between, and then your cookies should come apart. It's the next day, and it's time to take a look at my key lime cookies made with cake mix. As you can see, there are 2 different colors. These were the first batch, and then these were the second and third, to which I added 4 drops of green food coloring. It wasn't quite as dark as I thought it was going to be, so I wanted to give it a little bit more color. The taste is the same, but honestly I think I like it a little darker green. But just like with my strawberry cookies, these are crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. If I can get closer. Very soft, very chewy, not fluffy like a cake, definitely like a cookie, because like I said, there was minimal liquid inside. Honestly, at first, when they were still kind of warm, I tried them, and I was kind of underwhelmed. I thought the lime flavor didn't come through as much as I would have liked, but now that they're completely cool and they've sat a bit, I really like them. They definitely have a lime flavor. So that was interesting that over time the flavor became more pronounced. If you are looking for some lime cookies, these would definitely be a recipe for you. If you want them to be darker, I would add 6 drops of green food coloring. The type of food coloring that comes in the little squeeze bottles. These I think would even be good with the glaze. Maybe you could take some powdered sugar and mix it with some of the lime juice from the same limes that you zested, and I think that would be really good. So if you're looking for a new cookie recipe that is lime flavored, then these are definitely for you. Be sure to give them a try. I know you will love them. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.